Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's number one sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Racecourse International Stadium for the second annual football encounter between St. Thomas's College and Gateway College for the Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy here at the Racecourse International Stadium. As you can see, both teams are in their final preparations, in their warm-ups. Just on the halfway line is the Gateway College side. We will be playing in this second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy, St. Thomas's versus Gateway. While the Thomians have been out in the middle for quite some time, having started their warm-ups ahead of Gateway in the first ever encounter. Back in 2018, it was Gateway College who thrashed St. Thomas's 5-1. It was a real surprise, but a year or so on, Gateway College have really grown in the Sri Lanka schools football circuit, now playing in the ThePapare Football Championship. They've taken the tournament by storm after having been beaten 5-1 in their opening game against the star-studded Zahira College. They have beaten St. Benedict's College 8-1 and Holy Cross College 6-1. In the build-up to this big game, they still have a couple of group matches in the ThePapare Football Championship as well. Well, for St. Thomas's, they've won the Royal Thomian football encounter after a lapse of a few years back in November last year, but since then they haven't had any real match practices that we've known of, so that will be a concern for the Thomians as they are in their final preparations. We'll go into a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the live action from the second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy between St. Thomas's College and Gateway College, live from the Racecourse International Stadium on Sri Lanka's number one sports hub, ThePapare.com.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
Get set to witness the first-time champions, 7-time champion and the 23-time Grand Slam champion. Witness all the sets and a few setbacks. Witness this and witness that, and definitely not that. Witness the one in this generation and the ones in the next. Witness the crowd pleases, the crowd teases, the drop shots, hot shots and the big shots. Witness the Australian Open and witness the greatness unfold. Only on Sony 10-2 and Sony 6.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
I want everything and more from my mobile. Unlimited talk time, text and endless data. When I travel, it's one simple plan for unlimited roaming, even on a flight. I also get the best smartphone deals, phone upgrades and expert personal service. While Club Vision privileges pamper me with the best of times. Sign up to a Dialogue Power Plan today. Enjoy everything I have and more.
Dialogue Postpaid. Power to you.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්?
5කින්
You left without saying goodbye. We're practically family. You think you could just take what's mine? And I wouldn't come a home.
Bad Times at the El Royale, 19th January, Sunday, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Star Movies' first time on television.
உங்கள் கிராமத்தில், உங்கள் நகரில், உங்கள் பிரதேசத்தில் உள்ள வீரர்கள் திறமையானவர்களா? அவளின் திறமைகளை நீங்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டுமா? தமிழ் பேசும் உங்களின் திறமைகளை உலகறியச் செய்யும் உங்களுக்கான யூடியூப் சேனல் www.youtube.com/ThePapare.
this year. This is obviously a fight that is very important to him.
We will all witness a piece of UFC history. The king is back.
This is the perfect fight for Conor to come back for.
I'm the best of the best, and this is my space, and I make no apologies. I don't follow the leader. Instead, the leaders, they follow me. I'm a boss.
McGregor versus Cerrone, live and exclusive on Sony 10-2 and Sony 10-3. UFC as real as it gets.
Of 29 deliveries.
Dilipiri sealing it for Iran. What a brilliant goal!
Goes in first phase ball.
I'm not sure the number 7 captain.
What is it, Mark?
හැමෝම ඇවිල්ලා. ඔයාලා විතරයි අඩුවට හිටියේ. එන්න එන්න. හරි ඔක්කොම බලන්න පුළුවන්. මේ බලන්න. මේ තෙරපොන්. මේ කාලේ ඕන දෙයක් ක්ෂණිකව දැනගන්න පුළුවන්. මෙන්න ඔසීන්න ඇන්ඩ්‍රු කතා කරනවා. හලෝ ඇන්ඩ්රු. මුළු ක්ලික් එකම අද අපේ ගෙදර. පොඩි ලොකු හැමෝම අද අපේ ගෙදර. මේ හැමෝම සතුටු කරන්න අපේ ගෙදර සුපර් ෆාස්ට් ඉන්ටර්නෙට් වගේම ඇතිතරම් ඩේටා තියෙන්නේ ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් නිසා. මගේ ඩයලොග් මගේ විදියට මගේ සුපර් හෝම් එකේ. ලංකාවේ අපිට නම් ඩයලොග් තමයි.
මගේ කනෙක්ෂන් එක මගේ ලයිෆ් එකට ජවයක් දෙන බලයක්. අන්ලිමිටඩ් කෝල්ස් SMS විතරක් නෙවෙයි ඇති තරම් ඩේටාත් මට තියෙනවා. පිටරටදි වගේම ෆ්ලයිට් එකේ ඉද්දිත් අන්ලිමිටඩ් රෝමින් ඇක්ටිවේට් කරන්න හරි සිම්පල්. ලේටස්ට්ම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් වලට ලංකාවේ හොඳම ඔෆර්ස් වගේම විශේෂඥ සේවාවකුත් මට ලැබෙනවා. ඩයලොග් ක්ලබ් විෂන් වෙතින් දෙන මේ සුවිශේෂ දීමනා නිසා මගේ ලයිෆ් එක විනෝදයෙන් පිරීලා. එන්න ඔබත් මේ හැමදේම අත්විඳින්න. ඩයලොග් පවර් ප්ලෑන් සම්බන්ධතාවයක් අදම ලබා ගන්න. ඩයලොග් පෝස්ට්පේඩ් බලය ඔබට.
We need to have a talk.
Young Sheldon returns January 10th on Warner TV.
This is my favorite part. Suit up.
Arrow returns in Crisis on Infinite Earths, January 15th on Warner TV.
Leaving so soon?
Supergirl returns January 20th on Warner TV.
Here's where the fun begins.
The Flash returns February 5th.
I'll see you when you get back.
On Warner TV.
Welcome to God of War.
I want to show you some quality gameplay.
You have one chance to beat it. What? It's intense, man. It's had a rough day.
Wow, we're in the middle of the map.
Mission successful.
අපි කමිටුවක් පත් කරනවා. ඒ කමිටුවේ ප්‍රතිඵල ඔබතුමාලාට ළඟදිම ලැබෙන්න සලස්වනවා. තා මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න දිනවද?
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්?
When I travel abroad, it's one simple plan for unlimited roaming, even when I am on a flight. Sign up to a Dialog Power plan today. Enjoy everything I have and more.
Dialog Postpaid. Power to you.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialog Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
Get set to witness the first-time champions, 7-time champion and the 23-time Grand Slam champion. Witness all the sets and a few setbacks. Witness this and witness that. And definitely not that. Witness the one in this generation and the ones in the next. Witness the crowd pleases, the crowd teases, the drop shot, hot shots and the big shots. Witness the Australian Open and witness the greatness unfold. Only on Sony 10.2 and Sony 6.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
I want everything and more from my mobile. Unlimited talk time, text and endless data. When I travel, it's one simple plan for unlimited roaming, even on a flight. I also get the best smartphone deals, phone upgrades and expert personal service. While Club Vision privileges pamper me with the best of times. Sign up to a Dialogue Power plan today. Enjoy everything I have and more.
Dialogue Postpaid. Power to you.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්?
5කින්
You left without saying goodbye. We're practically family. You think you could just take what's mine? And I wouldn't come a hunting?
Bad Times at the El Royale, 19th January, Sunday, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Star Movies, first time on television.
Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Racecourse International Stadium for the second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy between St. Thomas's College and Gateway College. Second time the two teams are meeting. The first time was Gateway College, who won the encounter 5-1, thrashing off Thomians, and they'll be looking out to avenge that defeat. Both teams are out in the middle. We'll take a look at the team cards. Firstly, the hosts, St. Thomas's, captained by Shawan Ebenezer, Vice Malindu Rabel, Shan Viratunga, Shanal De Alwis, S.C. Yagaran, Khan Shueb, Niven Nanayakara, Dharmendra Shivadarshan, their goalkeeper, Adil Janis, Anuk Nilavira, and Adish Fernando, coached by Mohammed Siddiq. And for Gateway College, the inform lads from Colombo, Arif Niaz, the skipper, Rafa Suhail, Infas Iqbal, Samunu Kagodarachi and Nansika Kagodarachi, Dwayne Dimel, Imad Imran, Lucien De Silva, Isa Fahim, Binita Chandrasena and Alan Fernando, and they are coached by James Heath. The informed lads from Gateway. Chief guests and the guests of honor are being introduced to the teams. Firstly, will be lads from Gateway. The warden of St. Thomas's, Reverend Mark Billimoria, alongside Dr. Alas, along with the guests being introduced to the two teams, Gateway, St. Thomas's, and the referees. Referee for today will be Tharanga Pushpakumara. St. Thomas's last played a competitive match back in November. That was their big match against Royal College, and they won the encounter after a couple of years. While for Gateway, they've been having a consistent match practice in the ThePapare Football Championship. Like I mentioned before, they've had three matches actually. One against Zaira College, baptism of fire, I would like to call it, into the school's football arena. They lost that match 5-1 against the star-studded Zairians, but they rode back quite strongly. They defeated St. Benedict's College 8-1, and just a few days back they defeated Holy Cross College down in Kalutara 6-1. So they've shown that they are here to stay. They've been in quite an imperious form. That is where the Thomians will be dreading match practice. You have all the training and the practice sessions, but if you don't have the match practice, playing for the 90 minutes, that would be a concern. We'll have the two college songs. Firstly, it's the Gateway College song, followed by the college song of St. Thomas's.
Next match will be Angora versus Istanbul. Angora, get ready in Istanbul.
in this second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy between St. Thomas's College and Gateway College. The two teams will be introduced as I'm joined in the commentary box by Irshad Hasimdeen. Irshad, an interesting encounter, a lot to play for, and St. Thomas's will be eyeing revenge after their 5-1 defeat in that match a year or so ago, while for Gateway College in imperious goal scoring form, and it will be very interesting. St. Thomas's did have a good game against Royal College in their last big match, but that was a couple of months back. So again, as I was saying, the match practice will come into contention. So what do you think about today's prospects?
Yeah, good evening, Nawad, and good evening to all our viewers joining us live. Yeah, indeed, St. Thomas will have their work cut out. The form Gateway has been. However, when you come into annual encounters, everything changes. The mood, the players' attitude, everything changes. And as you mentioned, taking revenge for the defeat the previous year. The Thomians will look. They have been a unit who have been together for a while. They have done extremely well in their traditional encounters. And Gateway, we have a look, also been formidable in the last couple of weeks. Important fact being the Thomians not getting too many competitive match practice. But Gateway, having playing in the ThePapare Football Championship, have been playing for the last 3 weeks continuously. So it will be a very, very interesting evening. And I'm sure St. Thomas will take the game to Gateway. Shivan Ebenezer will look to bag another trophy. Already won the traditional encounter against Royal College. And the players to watch out for from St. Thomas, it will be their key player, Mahit, not starting. We have seen him coming off the bench and creating havoc. And also Neville De Alwis is another one to look out for, along with Shivan Ebenezer. And for Gateway, you have their skipper Arif Niaz, who have scored around 6 goals in the ThePapare Football Championship. And also the brothers Samanu and Anshika Kagodarachi, they will be controlling the midfield, and Binitha Chandrasena up front. So a lot of talent to look out for. And Gateway and St. Thomas both will try to establish early grounds when we kick off.
You can see us.
We're just waiting for both the teams to finish their final team talks and huddles.
Come on, Jesus. You can, Jesus. Come on, Jesus.
As the lights come on at Race Course International Stadium, be an entertaining game. Always an encounter in the night under lights tend to have more glamour, a bit of more glamour than the daytime games.
Yes, indeed, colorful nonetheless, and gives that much of a impetus to both the sides. Come out there, cooler conditions, unlike when you start at 3:30, much cooler conditions will benefit both the sides. Thomians have been in their huddle for quite some time, just waiting for the skipper to come. Gateway College will be in their white and blue, while for St. Thomas's will be in their traditional blue and black kit.
So, like by the looks of it, both teams have almost similar setup on the field, playing in a ground which has a lot of space on the wide. I think it's about utilizing the space behind them and making sure that you don't give away position, because it will be very difficult to take back position once you lose it.
Yes, indeed. And speaking about bench strength, St. Thomas's have the Sri Lanka under-16 striker Mahit Pereira on the bench. So he was one of the key players that came out in that second half in the match against Royal College and completely changed the game, creating quite a few chances. So if Gateway have done their own work, they would know that in the back of their minds. But the first 45 minutes will be key, because Gateway College have the strength. Their attacking strength is unparalleled. And, but defensively is where they are most vulnerable, especially their goalkeeper and the defensive lineup. So it will be an interesting tussle with Anup Nilavira playing from the middle for St. Thomas's, Malindu Rabel on the left, and Neville De Alwis on the right. They exploited the Royal backs down the wings when they last played, as Anup Nilavira kicked things off for St. Thomas's in this second annual Neville De Alwis Alice Challenge Trophy. And straight away, Neville De Alwis gives away a free kick down near the halfway line.
Samunu Kagodarachi testing the goalkeeper. Shivadarshan early. We've seen Samunu taking a couple of free kicks in the previous games as well. So an early touch for the goalkeeper, which is always good. Both teams are trying to keep hold on to position, as Samunu trying to look for a pass, as he has St. Thomas now. Out wide to Neville De Alwis. Like an early corner for Gateway. Well defended. Samun Kagodarachi has a good foot, has a good right foot. He will try to curve this in, and with the breeze going across, good trouble. Shivadarshan in goal. Also have to make sure they mark the number 23, Nansika, and he has the curl in, and that's the first goal. I was talking that he was going to curl in, and that's what he exactly did. A couple of players claiming that goal. We'll still have to wait and see who scored. With the breeze, the ball floating in the air, and we have another look. Yeah, that's Binita Chandrasena, who climbed above everybody. And a brilliant start for Gateway.
Excellent start by Gateway College, taking advantage of the breeze. And just like that, Gateway College are leading 1-0. Pressure back on St. Thomas's.
Here's Nansika taking on Kayan Shuaib. This time Shivdarshan hold on as Agran on the right wing. Here's Adesh Fernando. Excellent skills by Lucien De Silva. Rabel winning that throw-in.
Here's Anuk Nilavira on the left, looking for options. Cuts back in. Cross deflected off. And Gateway College straight away gets into position, but the Thomians once again not the best of touches, but Adesh able to win it back. Centre back is moving down the right. You don't see that often.
I think he moved along with that move, which is a good sign. Gateway defense alert. And Alan Fernando clearing it out. Thomas will not be able to have those passes accurately. Couple of times the missed passes. Here once again Adesh Fernando giving it away. Nansika being very strong. Committing that foul is Shevan Ebenezer, the skipper for Thomians. Once again a free kick in a very telling area. Arif Niaz too has a good left foot, can swerve it in this breeze, but I'm sure it's going to be Samunu. Once again into the goal. Shivadarshan rather pairing it away. Not really confident goalkeeping. Somewhat manages to push it out for another corner. You see, it was on target. And another corner to deal with Samanu. Sure, we'll go the same way and look for Binita. This time around, the Thomians alert. Dwayne Dumel, well defended by Malindu. Tomians with the goal kick. We have seen in the previous games they tend to start from the back, and then indeed that's what they do. They're very confident with that. And here's Lavira. Here's Agaran looking for support. They're all the way back. Nivin Nanayakara. Shevan, excellent work by the skipper, not able to find a man. Excellent work by Nansika. Vinitha Chandrasena. Some good work by Nansika Kakudaraja on the right wing. Sends the cross in. Vinitha just needed to tap in. And he fumbles. And let off for the Tomians. Lucky. Could have been easily 2-0 in 10 minutes. Ibnias to get a 1-2 with Lucien Silva. Both the teams, despite a goal has been scored in this game, still looking to settle down. Now here's Nansika. Dwayne Dimel sending in an early cross. Cleared away. Darshan holding on to that, sending in a long ball, looking for Agaran. Neville De Alwis clearing that away. An opportunity to take a shot. Safahim not hitting the target. It's been all gateway so far in this first 13 minutes. Faz Iqbal in gateway goal. Still haven't called on for action as see Adesh Fernando. Tomians don't want to lose him so early in the game. Their centre back.
Looks like it's his ankle. Both his ankles are heavily strapped. And in this initial 13 minutes, Irshad, what we have seen is the match practice we've been talking all along. The chemistry between each other, when and where to find each other, has been so evident. The difference has been so evident between the two sides. Gateway far ahead of the Thomians. Thomians have the quality, but it will take some time, and during that time, Gateway might score another couple of goals. They've come close on 2 occasions. The St. Thomas's have been lucky not to concede.
Yeah, it's the match practice, and it's the competitive match practice we're talking about, which Gateway has had the last 3 weeks. With top teams as a bit of Ajibaji. Quick to react, make sure things stay cool on the field.
Taranga needs to keep this game in an orderly manner, and he certainly does not want to escalate things, especially between the two teams so early on in the game. It will make life difficult for him to control, especially this match. Cross in, headed off the post, and lucky enough that none of the Gateway lads were there to pounce on it.
And Benita Chandrasena once again coming close. The goalkeeper not attempting even to collect it, let it pass through him. Lucky. Arif Niaz was close by, didn't judge the bounce. Third time St. Thomas have come away. There's Anuk Nilavira. Somewhat relieving the pressure. The Thomians move into Gateway's half. We'll have another look at that opportunity once again. A long throw by Shevan. Fernando loses the ball. Adil Jani's sitting back, making sure Gateway don't capitalize. As you see, replay once again. Benita getting a header. Arif Niaz just went past it.
The positioning was the key between Benita Chandrasena and the Thomian defender Kayan Suhaib. Here's Manindu
trying to thread the ball to Agaran. Almost did. Silva sends in a cross. Infas, I believe, knew what he was doing. Let it pass, hit the side netting. Excellent work by Nanchika Arif. Got a deflection off Adesh. Thomians living dangerously in this first half. They need to make sure they don't concede too many goals. It'll be difficult to come back. They have already come close to concede more than one.
Once again, Vinitha Chandrasena getting a stern word from Tharanga Pushpamara. This is the second time. The third time, I don't think he would be that lucky. Tomians down the right wing. Lavira puts the ball in play. Defensive header by Lucien De Silva. Goes out for a corner.
First corner for the Tomians. They need to test Infas Iqbal in goal. Have much height except for Adesh Fernando inside the box, and a good delivery is what's needed.
It has taken them 20 minutes to get into this attacking half. All in, creating a few nervy moments. Nonetheless, Gateway has the opportunity to exit with a goal kick.
What do you think now? Maybe Tomians are missing a trick, not stacking Mahit in this game. We know he's only 16 years old, but playing for Sri Lanka under 16, gaining some experience, and the way he changed the momentum of the game against Royal, I'm feeling he should have started from the start, not to give too much headway to Gateway. They have already conceded. It will be a bit too late when they do bring Mahit into the game.
Yes, indeed. I think if those couple of goals had gone in, I think they would have brought Mahit in, but it would have been too little too late. But I think they are going with the tried and tested method of bringing him in the second half. But the Royal side that they faced back in November is not like Gateway, especially in the attacking area, because there are quite a few really good players, the Kagodarachi brothers, Vinitha Chandrasena and Narib Niaz. So that attacking threat will always be there, and it had taken Thompson's almost 20 minutes to get an attacking corner. So you need to be careful, and you need to have a backup plan as well, and how to negate the threat, the attacking threat of Gateway.
Indeed, Gateway, the main threat comes from the four names you mentioned. Thomas, on the other hand, work as a unit. They don't have any star players, but everybody works hard. There's Agaran battling it out with three.
One thing you can see is that whenever a Thomian player gets hold of the ball, there are one or two or three actually Gateway players around him, not giving any room whatsoever to look around and play the ball.
That's what they have done well. They have made sure they don't give time on the ball, and they rush in, push up to make a mistake. That's how they win the ball. Narib Niaz looking from far ahead. Shivadarshan once again not really convincing. An excellent cross coming in. This could be the second goal almost. Shivadarshan, all ends beaten. Ball trickles away for a throw in. You see an excellent cross by Nansika. Arif Nias not getting the touch which is required. Could have been the second goal. That's the fourth time Gateway has missed a sitter. So St. Thomas lucky to be down by 1 goal only in this first 25 minutes of the game. Shavan Beniza has an opportunity to send this ball into the Gateway box. They need to test in fast. Not the best of goalkeepers we have seen around. As a free kick poorly executed. And Adesh inside the box. Need to use the height you have. I think the breeze playing a part as well.
I think the intention was correct. The execution was poor. Because as you said, Irshad, you need to test the goalkeeper. That intention was right, but he didn't expect that much of a wind to be a factor in that free kick. He ideally should have targeted the far post rather than the near post.
Flying in. Durabel haven't got into the game. He has pace. They haven't used it much. Getting isolated was number 14, Niven Nanaikar. 3 Gateway players rushing, making sure don't get time on the ball as Adesh Fernando brings this out. Zagaran again trying to come inside. He had space out wide. Still manages to come in and lose that position. Adesh taking too long. Arif Nias closing him. This is what Gateway has done well. They close in very fast. They don't give time on the ball for the Thomians. The Thomians, on the other hand, need to understand and play quick ball. Yes, Shavan Ebenezer. Final touch a bit too heavy as Dwayne Demel clears it away. Just thumping it away for a throw-in for the Thomians. Need to play quick balls, the Thomians. Taking too much time. With the breeze. Here's an opportunity for St. Thomas. Gateway clearing it away. Radil Janis. Rather it was Shan Viratunga. Tried to cross it in once again. Iqbal collects it. Thomas once again. Agaran trying to look for Chanel. Cross comes in, cleared away by Lucien De Silva. As Nanshika with a lot of pace. We're holding on for support. Came in a bit late. Nanshika did well to wait. Keep hold of the position with 3 Thomian defenders. Now here's St. Thomas with a bit of space and pace. Shevan Ebenezer looking for support. The skipper excellently blocked. Dwayne Dimel doing his job. Looks like Nanshika has stayed down after that blistering run. Bit of wind taken out of his sails. Looks like pointing about a hamstring. Doesn't look good holding on his right hamstring. If it's a hamstring injury, then Gateway looking at a substitution. So for the time being, Gateway down to 10. Can St. Thomas capitalize? Taking too much time. They need to play quick balls. We are talking about how Gateway is closing in quickly. They need to play a bit of fast-paced football. As Ebenezer Agaran connecting well with Chan. Once again, another corner comes in to the Thomians. Gateway not substituting immediately. They just want to wait and see. But I really doubt if Nanshika can come back in. As Rabel curls this in. Agaran not reading. He was unmarked on the far post.
The gusty wind causing havoc. And certainly it has, one could say it has helped Gateway. They've been able to score the goal. And the 2 attempts, a couple of corners, as well as the free kick by St. Thomas's have been negated by the strong wind. But here's St. Thomas's putting some pressure.
Nanshika is up and walking. Not sure if he will have the same pace to run with a hamstring injury.
It does not look good, isn't it? Nanshika just trying to hobble around, clutching his hamstring.
More than this game, need to look into the long-term plan of Gateway. They still got a match to go in the Under-20 ThePapare Championship, and looking at the prospect of a quarter-final. And with a hamstring injury, if it is a hamstring injury, it's better to take precautions But he gets into the field, Nansika.
Could really go horribly wrong for him. No, he cannot. He's just hobbling around. You just don't want to aggravate that hamstring injury. He has hobbled off the field. Real disappointment for Nansika. But as you said, Irshad, Coach James Heath needs to look at the larger picture actually. They have a couple of matches left, just one match actually against Al-Aqsa. But here's the free kick, good delivery in, cleared off the line. It's the first real chance the Thomians have had, and it has taken them 36 minutes. And here's once again a long range effort testing goalkeeper Infas Iqbal. That time he was able to collect it quite cleanly. It was straight at him.
And the substitution, Nansika been replaced by Basit Chuebdin. You see the chance. It was the tall man Adesh Fernando who got the head. So good omen for the Thomians. They're starting to get into the game. Unfortunate they conceded so early.
And I think the issue for the Thomians is that there are around 4 players that are in the attacking third, but when it comes to the midfield, there's only 2. That's jersey number 14 for St. Thomas's, Nivan Nanayakara and Shivan Ebenezer, while for Gateway, they have 3 or 4 players, especially the likes of Arib Niaz, the skipper. So that is where they've taken the initiative. You can see Lucien De Silva as well in midfield. So Lucien, coming from St. Joseph's College to Gateway College, he captained St. Joseph's in the under-14 championship, Summer Porsche championship. They were the champions. So he too, along with Arib Niaz, certainly taking Gateway along.
I think the other thing was what we spoke, hand out by Shivadarshan to keep that in, keep that out rather from goal. Gateway has been closing down Thomians pretty quickly, and the Thomians have taken time on the ball. So that has helped, and they defend in numbers. In the midfield, the Thomians getting isolated, especially Shevan Ebenezer has been marked by 3 Gateway players every time he gets the ball. So they're playing with high intensity, the Gateway boys.
And in that earlier save, it was very careless from Sivadarshan. It looked like he didn't want to be there as well. Luckily for him, it went off his hand, off the upright, and on to safety. Here's Manindu. Tackled. Throw in for St. Thomas's.
Yeah, playing with that high intensity, that could be a reason. Nansika, we saw him making some blistering runs on the flanks. So now we'll have to wait and see how Gateway respond with one of the main man gone. Yes, Shevan De Silva just needs a touch. Agonizingly wide of the post. The crowd was holding his breath. So close for St. Thomas.
Well done, Ridwan.
just inches wide. Just inches wide for Senal De Alwis.
So what we were talking about, Fahaz Iqbal not being the most convincing goalkeeper, put under pressure. Support just coming in, getting a bit vocal. They need to get these players going.
But you need to give credit to that header. It was a powerful header over the defense. And, it looked like it came from Adesh Fernando. Powerful header over the defense. Always going to trouble, especially the defense facing their own goal, and with the pace of Senal De Alwis.
Just 5 minutes away, plus any added time for the first half to conclude, as St. Thomas chasing an equalizer. Have been better in this last 15 minutes. Zanuk this time giving chase. It will be ideal if they can get an equalizer before they get into the hut. Gateway, on the other hand, not want to concede, as Arif Nias. Some excellent pass between the defenders. An excellent save. Shivadarshan keeping his team in the game. That was Binita Chandrasena once again.
Excellent play all round, especially Arif Nias bringing the ball from his own half, toying with Nane Akkara and Binita Chandrasena. The excellent ball, and Shivadarshan with an equally great save to keep St. Thomas's. You were talking about an equalizer for St. Thomas's. It almost looked like Gateway College made it 2-0, but as it stands, it's half-time here at the Racecourse International Stadium in this second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Allas Challenge Trophy between St. Thomas's and the Gateway College, taking the lead in the 3rd minute from this free kick from Nansika, the tall Binita Chandrasena, rising the highest and heading it in. It was all Gateway in the early going. Couple of chances going begging. Another one, the earlier one, hitting the upright and going to safety. But this was the real chance that came for St. Thomas's. It took them 30-odd minutes to have that, and a little while later, the dink over the goalkeeper, just going wide for Senal De Alwis. As it stands, it's 1-0 for Gateway at half-time. We'll go into a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the live action of the second half on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com.
You left without saying goodbye. We're practically family. You think you could just take what's mine? And I wouldn't come home.
Bad Times at the El Royale, 19th January, Sunday, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Star Movies, first time on television.
பிரதேசத்தில் உள்ள வீரர்கள் திறமையானவர்களா? அவர்களின் திறமைகளை நீங்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டுமா? தமிழ் பேசும் ஒளியின் திறமைகளை உலகைச் செய்யும் உங்களுக்கான யூடியூப் சேனல் www.youtube.com/ThePapare Tamil.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
Get set to witness the first-time champions, 7-time champion and the 23-time Grand Slam champion. Witness all the sets and a few setbacks. Witness this and witness that. And definitely not that. Witness the one in this generation and the ones in the next. Witness the crowd pleasers, the crowd teasers, the drop shot, hot shots and the big shots. Witness the Australian Open and witness the greatness unfold. Only on Sony 10.2 and Sony 6.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
I want everything and more from my mobile. Unlimited talk time, text and endless data. When I travel, it's one simple plan for unlimited roaming, even on a flight. I also get the best smartphone deals, phone upgrades and expert personal service. While Club Vision privileges pamper me with the best of times. Sign up to a Dialogue Power Plan today. Enjoy everything I have and more.
Dialogue Postpaid. Power to you.
Wanna watch some rugby? We've got just the ticket for the best of rugby internationals and club rugby championships in the world. From the greatest battles of all time to all the legendary moments in the world of rugby.
Oh, this is amazing!
Witness them all on Rugby Pass TV and don't miss a moment of the action. Live and exclusive on Dialogue Television channel number 129 from the 30th of January onwards.
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්? 5කින්
You left without saying goodbye. We're practically family. You think you could just take what's mine? And I wouldn't come a hunting.
Bad Times at the El Royale, 19th January, Sunday, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Star Movies, first time on television.
உங்கள் கிராமத்தில், உங்கள் நகரில், உங்கள் பிரதேசத்தில் உள்ள வீரர்கள் திறமையானவர்களா? அவளின் திறமைகளை நீங்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டுமா? தமிழ் பேசும் உங்களின் திறமைகளை உலகறியச் செய்யும் உங்களுக்கான யூடியூப் சேனல் www.youtube.com/ThePapare Tamil.
Hello and welcome back once again to the Racecourse International Stadium under the floodlights for the second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy between St. Thomas's College and Gateway College. Just about to kick off the second half. St. Thomas's will be kicking off from attacking from left to right on your screen. Gateway College leading 1-0, courtesy goal in the 3rd minute through Binitha Chandrasena. They've had quite a few opportunities early on. Crossbar and some desperate defensive work from the Thomian defense, keeping the lads from the school by the sea alive. While towards the end, the last 10 to 12 minutes before halftime, St. Thomas's came alive with a couple of chances of their own. One of them from Neville De Alwis actually, going just wide off the upright. As Gateway College's skipper Aribnios is all set to kick things off in this second half, as I'm joined in the commentary box by Irshad Hasimdeen. Irshad, what do you think the halftime talk would have been between the two sides?
I think for Gateway, talk would be to hold on to position and try to get one more goal if they can. Losing Nansika for the hamstring injury somewhat disordered them going up. For the Thomians, it will be to get an equalizer quickly. It's a 40 minutes a half, so they need to get an equalizer quickly, and they will look into bring Mahit into play as soon as that equalizer goes in.
Well, they are still playing with the two central midfielders in Nanakar and Shavan Ebenezer. That is where Gateway have been dominant in midfield. St. Thomas's looking to attack from the two wings. They haven't been able to do that much of a work from the two wings early on, and they have, like you said, Mahit on the bench. And, here's Nansika.
Not closed down. Had enough time, Nansika, to take a shot. The Thomiyans were going back. That was Samunu Kagoda Arachi, brother of Nansika. He was given a lot of space and time. Thomiyans not closing him, and as it was in the first half, early corner for the Gateway team. Once again you can see the heavy breeze, even the corner flags not standing. This time Binita not hitting the target. Thomiyans, the other thing what they need to do is they need to play quick football. If they give time, Gateway will close them down. They need to play fast pace, as Adesh was looking to Agaran. Cut out that pass. Here's Malindu Rabel. Shenal on the overlap, not able to thread that pass. Rabel, now he does. And here's Anuk. Turns it, man. Looks like a clear penalty. An easy opportunity coming in the way of Neville De Alwis. There you see, for a moment, it looked as he was brought down. Neville De Alwis should have done better on that loose ball.
Golden opportunity for the Thomiyans early on in this second half, just 2 minutes in. Certainly Neville De Alwis should have done better.
At least hit the target, that's what you tell. You want your forward players hit the target, let the goalkeeper do all the work. Long throw-in, gaining ground St. Thomas on this right wing. Shan Veeratunga. There's Adesh Fernando looking to send in a long ball. Too close to the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper has changed jerseys for Gateway College.
In the earlier black was clashing with the Thomiyan kid. It took them 40 minutes to realize to change different color.
In that early opportunity for Senal, I think he had the space and the time to take a touch.
And could have taken the ball even further in, as Thomas putting Gateway under pressure. Right now they had time. Nevertheless, danger still not over as the Thomiyans win a corner. The main referee pointing it to a goal kick.
It looked like it went off a Gateway College player, but nonetheless, Marib Niaz for Gateway has the ball now. Crunching tackle.
I think now is very deceptive with the run. Don't realize he has pace. Very deceptive, and here's Anuk. Another opportunity. Misses that. Anuk Nilavira.
He certainly could have rounded off the keeper that occasion without going straight away. But I think what took him by surprise was when Infas Iqbal came out and then stopped.
He would have done better if he had gone to the left of the goalkeeper. As St. Thomas suddenly finding space. Neville De Alwis was brought down.
I think that was a far better appeal for a penalty than the earlier one, because the goalkeeper didn't have a hold of that ball. But here St. Thomas once again, they've started off the second half brightly. Agaran, who was the man of the match against Royal. Good ball in this time. No harm done. Ball collects it cleanly.
Now you see a bit of pressure put on Gateway, and St. Thomas getting plenty of position, and attacking pros now coming into play. Second half, couple of opportunities to equalize and not even to take the lead for St. Thomas. Neville De Alwis and Anuk Nilavira.
Thomians have started off the second half like they ended that first half. Nilavira coming the closest. Nilavira and Neville De Alwis, two good chances inside the first 7 minutes of play in the second half. Having too much weight on it, especially with the wind assisting them.
Nevertheless, a bright start for the Thomians. Poor header by the skipper, giving position to Gateway. Benita Chandrasen is unmarked on this far post. They managed to win a corner. Alan Fernando.
Looks like it's Alan Fernando who has switched positions. He was initially playing as a right back at the start of the match, but with Nansika Kagodarachi being taken off, he has moved up front, and Basit Suebdin has gone into a right back position. Here's Benita Chandrasena once again, getting a stern warning from referee Taranga Pushpakumara. I said this is his third time. He's lucky once again.
Here St. Thomas breaking away. Samunu just controlling the play. As Lushen. Here's Agaran, not able to gather that ball. Here's Anuk Nilavira once again. This time in fast, using his feet. Thomas need to capitalize on this pressure, what they are putting in. Gateway has weathered the storm for a while. The Thomians need to capitalize. Again, another gateway player getting a talking. Isa Fahim kicked the ball away.
The gateway lads certainly testing the patience of Tharanga Pushpakumara. Yes, Adesh. Long ball.
Referee allows play to continue with an advantage. Neville De Alwis. There was another block by Infas. Thomas playing on.
That was a real good advantage play being given by referee Tharanga Pushpakumara. He almost had the whistle, but allowed play to go on. Initially it looked like there wasn't much in it, but the ball fell under the path of Neville De Alwis, but he took too much time on it, but he was under pressure from Lucien De Alwis, Lucien De Silva as well, while Infas Iqbal taking that opportunity to close him down.
I think this is where Mahit would have come handy in front of goal. All these chances, he is a pretty clinical, technically correct player, so you would expect him to bury those opportunities which Thomians have got. But nevertheless, St. Thomas keep pressing. Here's Agaran once again. Looked like Lucien got the ball. The referee this time not allowing any advantage. And the Thomians need to measure this properly into the box with the breeze. We saw in a game against Wesley a similar opportunity with the breeze. The Thomians the Kingswood Wesley game, conditions were similar in this ground. We were talking about conditions and Adesh Fernando not utilizing.
That was simply a shocker from Adesh. Still no activity down the bench for the Thomians, but could see Mahit Fernando just warming up. The substitution is imminent, and they need to realize that this is a 80-minute match rather than a full 90, so he needs to come on real quickly.
So we have just 27 minutes left on the game. Basit playing this throw in. Should be a question of who head coach Siddiq will remove as the front three. It's been good in this second half. Agaran doing too much, almost losing it. Could well be the skipper Shevan Ebenezer, who haven't had the best of games. We have to wait and see.
That was a good snapshot from Neville De Alwis. But didn't have the direction. Down on the sideline, Mahit Pereira, beg your pardon, is ready to come on. For whom? We will have to wait and see. Here's Arif intercepting the ball. Binita on the left looking for options. Being hounded by Nane Akkara. Adesh clears it out. Certainly with Nansika Kagodarachi not being there, certainly has put a dent in the attacking threat of Gateway College. Binita Chandrasena just barking out instructions. He's not happy with Alan Fernando. And like you predicted, it's Mani Durabel who is coming off, and in his place comes the Sri Lanka under-16 cap, Mahit Pereira. He will work on the left for the time being. Here's Arif. Just to control Lushen. Of Isa Fahim. They get the ball back once again. Arif in space once again, but Neville De Alwis who comes back in defense. But here's a good effort, very good effort from Alan Fernando out of nowhere from outside the box. A powerful effort. Keeper also not doing that great, Sivadarshan. But here's a ball down the left for Nilavira, having too much on it.
I was a bit amazed the way he cleared that ball away. Sivadarshan. It's a routine collection for a goalkeeper at this age group. Tried to punch it away. And here's some space for Agran to run if the ball's released. Mahit on the far post, looking for Mahit. Excellently blocked. Zagaran once again with space on this right wing, trying to take his man on.
Good skill from...
Excellent work, looking for Anuk. In fast, not taking any chances, just kicking it out.
Good awareness and good decision making from Infas. He was committed to it and he made sure he put that ball out, although not convincingly. Apart from that awkward clearance from Dharmendra Srivadarshan, it has been all in all St. Thomas's in this second half. 18 minutes have gone. Good ball in. The header. A tame header straight at Infas, not troubling him at all.
Second half, it's all been St. Thomas. We're talking about them capitalizing the chances what they get. They haven't done so. They're getting closer. At the time too, running out for them as we approach the hour mark. 20 minutes to go in the game. A long throw in towards Mahit. And just hacked away.
But the longer the scores stay at 1-0, I think the Thomians will also feel the pressure. They've squandered quite a few chances, especially twice in this second half, early on in this second half.
And also Gateway, then we'll know to play for time. They are a team with good football knowledge, so they will know what they need to do to kill time. This game goes to the final 10 with the Gateway leading on the same goal. which was scored in the 3rd minute. Here's Mike. Touch too heavy. Koshan nevertheless keeps it in play. De Alwis, Agaran rather, should have done better. He went for a header. Instead, he could have easily kept hold of the ball. As now Gateway trying to find space behind the Thomian defense. As Agaran takes this ball away. Senal De Alwis. Agaran. Anuk. Excellent cross coming in. Mahit and Pereira. The ball went through his legs. An excellent work by Anuk initially.
Here's the replay. Good work from Nilavira. The ball was going away. And by the looks of it, it came off the hand as well. Came off the hand of Samonu. But the referee hadn't seen it. But certainly, Mahit Pereira, with all his skill and talent, should definitely have buried that in. Great work from Anuk Nilavira to put that cross in. He was just millimeters away from, the ball was just millimeters away from going out.
Relieve the Gateway. Will take this time. As looks like it's Lucien De Silva who's spot of bother. They'll take the time to regroup, to re-strategize the approach in this final 20 minutes. St. Thomas, on the other hand, will be mightily disappointed, missing out on scoring at least 3 times in this second half.
Will those missed chances come to haunt them at the end of this match? We will wait and see. But certainly Thomians were so close to getting that equalizer. And certainly since the injury to Nansika, the game has turned on its head. Another free kick for the Thomians. Nanakara.
Shan Veeratunga standing over the ball. Need a good delivery. Look for Nanakara and Adesh. Goes low. Adesh Fernando wins it and wins another free kick. This time much more closer. Straight at the goal.
And from this distance, you would expect the free kick taker to go straight at the goal.
Looks like Mahit will go to goal. Just inform the bench he's going to take it. Oh, why not? If you have a skillful player in your ranks, try. He would want to make amends for the miss he made. So Mahit Pereira.
Captain will be saying, whatever you do, make sure you test the goalkeeper rather than hitting straight at him. Can he curl it around the wall? It will be a tough task. But that chip over, good option, but having a bit too much on it. Just going over.
He did exactly what we were expecting him to do. Agonizingly close once again, St. Thomas.
Not having the dip that he would have expected. But here's Binitha, who has been anonymous in this second half. Most 25 minutes have gone. A shadow of himself in that second half.
Gateway will take their time. They know it's been the game where they need to kill now. They haven't been the attacking team they are in this second half. Zanuk Nilavira keeps it in play, turns his man around.
Mahit there to cover things around. Here's Mahit now.
That's Lucien De Silva.
Ebenezer tracking back well. Here's Mahit. Tripped up by Basit Suhebdeen, the man who replaced Nansika.
The linesman had a word with the referee. Lucien De Silva, he went out injured after treatment, and he came in to play without the referee's advice. That should be a yellow card. He also went in without the shin guards as this comes in. Free kick. Zagaran. Can he deliver a blow to Gateway? Once again, yes, Mahit cleared away. Lucien De Silva trying to release some pressure. As Adesh Fernando with too much heavy push. Binitha Chandrasena knew exactly what he was doing, went in front of the man, drew that foul. That relieved some pressure from their defense line. They will try to push and try to play in this half of the field. Samanu, we've seen take some good free kicks. Once again, we'll try to test Shivadarshan.
And just like that, we have come to the final 10 minutes of the match. Thomians, after squandering quite a few chances early on, will now be desperate. Here's Samanu and Narib. Just wide, the intention was right, but wide of the target.
That's been a tale of two halves. This game, Gateway taking it up to Thomians in the first half, and it's all been St. Thomas in the second. They have not been clinical in front of goal. St. Wait and see if that will come to clinching this trophy for the Thomians. That was close. Vinitha Chandrasena having time on the ball. Shot just going wide. Thomians have to be careful. They concede now. That will be curtains. 10 minutes. And Gateway playing well in the back. Away. Shan Veeratunga. Thomians get the throw in. Mahit with the quick throw. They need to up the ante, the Thomians, in these final 10 minutes. They need an equalizer, first of all. Gateway quietly pushing themselves upfield. Letting the ball bounce, not the best idea, especially in the back. Thomians come away. With Agaran, space in the left. Trying to find a pass, did too much. And here's Arif Niaz from the back. Lucky for Thomians, Shivadarshan was alert. Shan Veeratunga to Mahit Shan Veeratunga giving the overlap run. Here's Anuk. Sends in a cross. Agran unmarked. Not having any support.
Really poor from the skipper, Ebenezer. They have the ball once again, the Thomians. Mahit, poor first touch. Once again doing well. But here's Binitha, just beaten for pace. But here they go once again. Looking for a penalty, but the referee has looks like he has only given a goal kick, not a penalty. Took everyone by surprise, but here's Mahit.
Substitution coming in for Gateway. Looks like Alan Fernando had an excellent game. It was hard to fill in Fanansika as well. He makes way after giving his 100%, I'm sure, as St. Thomas wastes that throw in. Minutes plus added time if there are any left in the clock. Doesn't look good for St. Thomas. Gateway pushed them up to their own half. to send in the long balls. Now here's Chan, Iratunga and Mahit. Mahit having space, trying to find Ebenezer.
With his pace, I think Mahit should have done better. He needs to get into the box rather than putting in those crossers. But here's an opportunity off the post. Hagaran coming close to an equalizer once again in these dying moments. St. Thomas's have been crying out loud for a clinical finisher, a clinical finish. And that's where Mahit, I think, again, should have done better rather than going for the cross. Gone in into the box. But here's Veeratunga.
Veeratunga needs to send this ball into the box. They have the numbers. They're having the momentum. Loses that battle, and Gateway come away with the throw. As time clicks by. Anok has been excellent, except for the finishing. He's played well. Full of running behind the defense. Now here's Vinitha, lot of space. He'll go to the corner, loses the ball. Just cramped up, I believe. St. Thomas need to hurry up over here. They're losing time. Vinitha seems to have cramped up.
Going down in slow motion.
Hope referee Taranga Pushpakumara stopped his watch. In considerable amount of time taken. St. Thomas for an equalizer. Somewhat getting into a goal kick. Time ticking off as the referee wants the field cleared from spectators.
Just 30 seconds left in normal time.
Gateway won't mind that. They will want more spectators come close to the line. St. Thomas looks to be a foul. The referee allows play to continue. Now here's Arif. Radhasamanu. Gateway is doing the right thing, trying to bring the play into the Thomian half.
Here's Gateway looking to bury the match. Ball goes into the hands of Iqbal. Puts it back out. Mahit. Since he has come on, apart from that chance he missed, he has been quite anonymous.
I think he was not getting the ball as much as he wanted, as it's been all Karan dispossessed, and looks like that should be the game. The referee has looked at his watch a couple of times. Now here Shevan could be the final chance for St. Thomas. Shan Veeratunga has been good in this wing. Neville De Alwis tried a fancy turn, loses position. Now Arif composed on the ball as Lushen sends this ball upfield. Neville De Alwis is trying to get onto his feet. He knows his team needs play to continue.
But here's Arib now on the left, looking for opportunity. A few other players looking to bury things. Here's Samunu. Referee waves play on. Kagodarachi is not at all pleased. Good defensive work. Here's Samunu once again to close things out. Adesh. Veeratunga. To Mahit. Poor work from him. He should have gone ahead rather than cutting back in. He has the pace to beat any player. Here's Veeratunga.
St. Thomas need to send this ball up front. No good playing in the midfield, and that's not what they needed, as a referee calls the full-time whistle.
And once again, after an enthralling battle, unlike the one in the first game, Gateway College champions.
I think the referee called for a foul. He didn't call full time. He's talking to the fourth official as well.
But here's Gateway having won this encounter 1-0. Earlier encounter was quite comprehensive thrashing, 5-1 by Gateway, but this one an enthralling a game of 2 halves. And Gateway College having quite a number of efforts and chances in the first half. They scored early in the 3rd minute, squandered another few. Here's a look at the second half highlights. Thomians coming close early on in that second half. Neville De Alwis squandering one, and once again this time Senal being hounded by the two, and this was the biggest of them all. Mahit Pereira missing one after coming on, and another one, the free kick not having the dip as he has expected. And this one for Aharan. Crossbar coming into the aid of Gateway and St. Thomas's on that end, and I think that was the same post that denied the Gateway in that first half. St. Thomas's came back into the game late in that second half. A couple of chances for them as well. Again, Neville De Alwis's effort going just wide. They kept on that momentum early in that second half, but even after that injury to Nansika Kagoda, I beg your pardon, I think the game changed on its heads, and it was St. Thomas's who dominated, and the real attacking threat of Gateway was negated. That was a telling factor for the Gateway lads, but defensively they were able to hold on with some luck as well, and they've been able to retain the Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy, which they won in that inaugural encounter. Great game from Gateway, and they've beaten St. Thomas's twice in a row. They've continued their impressive form in the ThePapare Football Championship. Now on to this second annual Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Challenge Trophy. After being beaten 5-1 by Zahra College in their first match in the ThePapare Football Championship, they defeated the St. Benedict's College 8-1, and just a couple of days back they defeated Holy Cross 6-1. They have another match as well in the ThePapare Football Championship. They are eyeing an unprecedented quarter-final berth in the ThePapare Football Championship, but I think they will have concerns over the fitness of Nansika Kagodarachi going into that final match against Al-Aqsa College. For St. Thomas's, I thought Mahit Pereira was brought in too late. They should have brought in the Sri Lanka under-16 cap early on, and after missing out on quite a couple of chances, he was quite anonymous for St. Thomas's. They missed quite a few chances, and those chances have come back to haunt them. Missed chances have come back to haunt them. At the end of the day, it's Gateway's 3rd minute goal that was the difference, and they've retained the Neville De Alwis Ralph Wallace Trophy, which they won last year. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com, on Dialogue TV Channel 1 and Dialogue View app. Until we meet again, this is me, Nawad Vijay Vikrama, along with the production and the technical crew, alongside Irshad Hasimdeen, signing off for ThePapare.com. Sharing the passion.